Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How's everyone doing this afternoon? Reaching out to my people. Y'all know I keep it rocking with y'all. I fuck with y'all. I fuck with my people. I want to thank everybody for showing me love on the internet, man. Showing me love at my shows, the ones that support me, all my family, all my friends, man. Everybody that's down with me. Ace Boogie. I want to thank y'all for supporting me and rocking with me. I'm gonna keep on doing my stand up comedy. It's not gonna stop until I reach the top. Y'all already know that. It's for Sunnyside and Crop. My homeboys in my railroad, and that's for sure. So today's topic is going to be this young generation. I'm gonna speak on this young generation today. Now this podcast is going to go real deep. I'm going to go real deep with it because I'm having my own issues with my kids. So we're going to talk about this young generation today. We're going to speak on them, and I'm going to go real deep with this conversation. Some might not like it. Some gonna love it. Some gonna understand it. Some gonna see the same thing that I'm seeing. Cause I'm only speak facts on the internet. When I'm doing my podcast, when I'm doing my comedy, it's comedy. Comedy and real life is two different things. So when I'm doing my podcast, I'm speaking on real life. When I'm doing my comedy, I'm doing me. I'm acting a fool. I'm still speaking on real life, but I turn my life experiences into comedy because I never let nothing get the best of me, and I never let nothing keep me down. I'm a happy person. I do stand-up comedy. Comedians cannot be angry people. We're not angry people. We happy, jolly people. But we all regular people also. But we know how to turn it off and turn it on. Well, at least I do. And a lot of others do too. So shout out to Bubba Dub. Man, shout out to Bubba Dub. He's one of my mentors in the comedy game. Someone that I study in the comedy game and look up to in the comedy game. Shout out to Mike Epps. Shout out to Martin Orange. Shout out to all the comedians that I watch and I learn from. I'm still learning from them. So shout out to them. But these guys also speak on real things sometimes. We all just don't tell jokes all the time. We talk about real stuff. So we're gonna speak about this young generation. This young generation, man, is lost. They're lost like big time. And the devil is working them. The devil is working our kids, man. They're going after our kids. Well, he's going after our kids. Like it's nothing, man. He's on our kids right now. He's working them. While the parents are having fun and doing everything else, the devil is destroying our kids. We're not introducing our kids into church no more. We're doing everything else but letting our kids know about the Lord. Yeah, we tell them little stuff, but we never really give them the real. We never really break it all the way down to them because we don't have time for that. We're doing everything else but focusing on our kids, and it's starting to be bad, man. Like it's starting. Last night, I went to my best friend' daughter's graduation. This is my best friend since I was like a kid, like 5 years old, like real young, elementary school, and friends with the whole family though, loving family. They treat me like I'm one of theirs. So mad love for that family. But I went to his daughter's graduation last night, and at first I really didn't want to go, but that's my friend. That's like my brother. We actually more closer than me and my brothers. It's my boy, man. And so I'm like, damn, man, I really don't want to go because I know what's going on today. I don't really do all that hanging out stuff like I did when I was young. Because now we're in a different time frame. We're in a different generation. So I don't really do all the hanging out with a large crowd. Stand up comedy is different. I'm at a comedy show. Shouldn't be no foolishness over there. But I go there, man, late. I was supposed to be there for 6 o'clock. So I was running errands. I told him I would have been about 7:30. I was running errands. So by the time I get there, it's like about 8:30. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not a drinker. So I had me a couple of drinks. enjoying myself though. I know how to socialize. I know how to chill. You know, when you've been there, done that, you know how to move. You know, so now I just move a little different. Well, I actually move a lot different now. You know, so I go there last night, man, and it's all family. All family. I'm talking about all family. It's like being at a family reunion. That's how packed it was. It felt like a family reunion. And that family there, I'm always invited to anything that they have going on. So they invite me to everything. So I've been for years going to all these events. And the shit that happened last night at my boy's daughter's graduation party, that should have never happened before. It actually never happened before at no event I was ever to that they threw. You know what I'm saying? No party they ever threw. It was nothing like that ever happened. These people, they're good people. They're good people, man. They family orientated. They just, I mean, they're good people. So the stuff that happened last night, which I'm gonna touch on, have never happened before with this family. Anytime I was around this family, man, I felt safe. Good dudes, man. Good dudes. I'm talking about from the grandmother on down. The grandmother took me as a grandson. These dudes couldn't tell their grandmother nothing about me. If I wanted to go in that house, they couldn't say, man, you can't come in this house. Their grandmother was going to say, I'd be goddamn, you can't come in this house. Come on, Hank. Treated me like her grandson. The aunts treat me like their nephews. The daddy treat me like his son. So this is like I go to probably more things that they have going on than my own family. That's how tight I am with the family. Not just my best friend, my boy. It's his family. I'm tight with the whole family. So, man, I mean, everybody enjoying themselves last night. Everybody enjoying themselves last night. A fight break out. Boom. I'm standing up, doing what I do. I'm laid back and chill. Fight break out. Tearing it down. They tearing it down, boy. So I'm looking around like to make sure like nobody come fucking hit me, run up on me. That's another story. I'm not having that shit. I ain't having that. So, cause I don't fuck with nobody. And I'ma leave it like that. I don't fuck with nobody and I'm not gonna let nobody fuck with me. I was never that type of dude to allow people to bully me. I don't believe in getting bullied. So, and I don't believe in bullying nobody else. Respect is a big thing, man. Respect can take you far in life. And that's another thing these kids don't have today. They don't have respect. But in order to have respect, you have to get taught respect. There's no discipline today. Nobody's disciplining their kids today. This is the reason why we're in the situation that we're in today. We can't keep pointing the finger at these kids. Me, I'm going to point the finger at these parents. They're horrible. When it comes to parenting these kids and setting these kids up for a successful future, they're horrible. Now they have a few that's handling business. And I'm going to give y'all a thumbs up. I'm going to give y'all a thumbs up. I'm not going to shoot everybody in the foot, but I'm going to call it how I see it, and I'm going to speak it how it is. I ain't the only one to see this. The parenting is horrible today. And then when you speak on it, you're tripping. Speaking on the truth sometimes, either you're tripping or you're going crazy or you lost your mind when you speak on the truth. Shit is horrible, man. So it's like, they fighting like cats and dogs last night. They got old people out there. They got babies out there. Some people, I mean, it's a graduation party. So all ages are out there. All different ages is out there. Boys, girls, women, men, babies. It's different age groups out there. And they fight. Just the kids are fighting. Let me correct. Just the kids is fighting. Nobody else but the young teenagers. The youngsters. Family members. So people will think like how I'ma think. Because these days, times has changed. These niggas are scary now. I'ma call it how it is. They scary now. So they run into the easy way out. Keep a nigga off my ass type shit. So I'ma shoot because I'm scared. That's why I never played with a gun when I grew up in BR or in Marrero, New Orleans, West Bank. I ain't play with no gun. We didn't play with no fucking gun because they told us a car would run to a gun. A coward run to a gun. Let me repeat this. A coward runs to a gun. That's what the OGs used to tell us back then. So that means we had to fight because nobody wanted to be coward. So niggas was getting it in. Niggas was getting it in. Now it's like niggas running to that gun. They running to that gun and they ready to shoot. But now it's consequences and repercussions. After you pull that bitch, after you pull that trigger, it's consequences and repercussions. Are you ready to go sit down next to a booty banger for life? Or you gonna become one? Because you'll never see another woman again. You're gonna be just around niggas. Calling your family, stressing your family out for some commissary money. And then you know you ain't got no, if your family not, because some people got fucked up family that ain't gonna send you no money. They don't just talk about you while you're in jail. I'm keeping it real, man. The name of my show is, my podcast is keeping it all the way real with A and E. Keeping it all the way real. So that's all I do on my show is keep it all the way real. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm not a sugarcoating person. I wasn't taught how to sugarcoat it. I was raised how to say it how it is, man. And just how the dude that mentored me, the man that mentored me, raised me like a son used to tell me. Say it like it is, man. That's how he lived. He said it how it was. He didn't sugarcoat shit. So I'm sorry, but I can't sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know, we used to fight, man. Get the shit over with. Go play basketball with each other. If you win, we might fight again tomorrow. We might fight again that same fucking day. If one of us feel played enough, going down again. But at the same time, we wasn't trying to kill each other. We wasn't trying to kill somebody that looked just like us. Just like me. Me killing somebody. You dudes is killing just black dudes. I watch the news a lot, but I don't see no black dude killing a white boy. Or a black dude killing a Mexican. Or a black dude killing a Chinese. Or a white dude killing I don't see that. I only see black killing black every day. You little youngsters killing each other up, man. With no conscience. You killing each other up with no conscience. Parenting. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Oh, you can do this and do that. They ain't doing shit. They ain't raising them fucking kids. You can raise them kids all you want. They're gonna still do this. That's excuses. Y'all making excuses because y'all don't want to be parents no more. So now y'all want to holler about it. They're gonna still do what they want to do anyway. That's bullshit. The man that raised me wasn't even my biological parent. He put his foot in my ass for playing with him. I couldn't do the shit them youngsters do today. That nigga would have knocked my fucking head off. He wasn't even my parent. But look what, hey, if it wasn't for drug dealing when I was young, man, I would have been a goddamn psychiatrist right now. Probably had a Harvard or LSU degree. So I was put in the right direction. I was being raised. Wasn't by my parents, but I was being raised. Somebody got to raise these kids to me. I don't give a fuck if it's the parents or not. But somebody got to step up. That it should be the parents. Parents don't want to be parents. Parents want to have a good time. Parents want to party. I guess parents stand for party. Parents want to party. instead of focus on the goddamn kids that's killing other people's kids. So as they fighting like cats and dogs last night, the old people nervous. Them kids, my little nieces, 6 and 7, broke out running to me. Uncle Anthony, we're scared. We scared, Uncle Anthony. Can we hide in your car? Y'all get in. I put him in my back seat. I lock the door. Y'all get down. Because we thinking gunshots coming. They fighting like that. They didn't want to stop fighting. So all the old people is running, ducking, hiding. These kids are scared. Some babies. My nieces are 6 and 7. They never even started life yet. And a bullet don't have no name on it. If I just shoot in the air, because you niggas just shooting. Y'all just shooting. Man, they had this little guy last night. One thing about me, in situations like this, I'm not gonna never mention names. I'm not gonna never mention names, but whoever, if he knows who I'm talking about, if he was at the party, whoever was at the party. Because there's a lot of youngsters that I watch grow up, man. I watch them grow up. And I want to talk about some good kids. There were good kids at one time. I watched them grow up. Good kids. And then I don't know. Now, I guess, because some of these youngsters like this, I worked at the detention center for a couple of years, and I worked at this bars home on Vermilion Street for a couple of years. I dealt with bars for a long time. That's why when it came to raising my sons, I knew what I was doing. I knew how to get the job done. But sometimes you're dealing with, and this is what I spoke about on my last podcast, co-parenting. It's no more co-parenting. But I knew what it took. You know, I worked with boys for years. I was a boy. So these women that's trying to push these parents to these fathers to the side and saying, we got it, go be with your bitch and your new family. Them type of women right there, that's who's fucking the community up. That's who's fucking these young boys up. These black women that's hollering about, go be with your bitch over there in your new family. I got it. A woman can't raise a man. Especially today. Now back in the 70s, but today, you need a man in that house. I don't give a fuck what you say. If that's his daddy or not. You need a man in that house. Because if not, feel sorry for you. This shit is out of hand, man. So, as the fight going down last night, let me get back on it. As the fight, man, tearing it down. And as the fight goes on, everybody really on some, hold up, waiting for the gunshots. Like just wait. Everybody running, ducking, hiding. Old women, old men, babies. There's this little guy, man, when I tell you, he was ready to let it go. That nigga was clutching that bitch. That nigga, he was ready to let it go. And I'm like, little brother, what you doing? He look at me, oh man, go ahead. But I know he was angry at the time. I know this little guy. That's why I say, little brother, what you doing? I've been on him. He's like a nephew to me. They from our neighborhood. Back in the day, man, everybody was your kids. Everybody was your nieces and nephews. So that's like your nieces. When I look at him, I say, what you doing, man? He said, man, go ahead. But he was ready to let go. For what? What you gonna do? Because last night somebody shot in the air. So I'm like, oh Lord. I ran outside to check on my daughter. Another situation. That's why I said I'm not gonna just speak on y'all kids. I'm gonna speak on our kids. It's sad. My sister come up to me last night. He said, you seen your little girl? I said, no, I never seen my little girl. You should come see how drunk and high she is. Drunk and high? My daughter? And I'm speaking about everybody. My daughter? But there's no communication with me and the mother. There's no co-parenting. Daughter's doing what she wants whenever she's not underneath my roof. Whenever she's not to my house. from what I'm hearing, she's doing whatever she wants. You should see how high and drunk she is. Mind you, if you go on my page, my daughter is a elite basketball player. Been playing basketball since she was 6 years old. I put the basketball in her hand and told her, go do what I didn't do. Saw she had the talent for it. Was actually better than me. More elite. I had to work hard on my game. She had a natural. She's natural. But we still work. Even though she's natural, I make her work. Her nickname in basketball is the truth. Why? Because she worked. Well, we was working. Lately, I haven't been talking to my daughter because, it's another story, but it's like basically it boils down to co-parenting. When there's no co-parenting, it causes issues with these kids that we're seeing today. Is the lack of co-parenting. That's the main reason our kids are scaring up each other. The lack of co-parenting and not raising these kids appropriately. We're not putting our kids first now. We're putting ourselves first. So my daughter was drunk, like an alcoholic. Now, she just got out of 8th grade and she's going to 9th grade. She never spent a day in a freshman class. So she's really still an 8th grader. I had no idea my daughter was at this party, which it was a graduation party. A lot of kids were there. I still had no idea that she was there. I'm just a cash ad daddy, just sending the money. But I'm gonna let her do whatever she want to do. This is the issue. And when I speak on certain things, you got the family might get on my page and your mama what? Your mama what? I don't give two shits about your mom. I'm worried about my daughter. And the things that my daughter was doing last night, a mother doesn't allow that. A mother don't allow her 14-year-old daughter that plays basketball. You're going to be going left. I don't want to say too much, but going to be doing real good in high school. Well, that was my plan. Bust my ass. AAU costs $600 every year. I get no help with that. I get no help financially at all. So I'm taking care of my little girl by myself. And if I own God, you know what my little girl does? Now, lately, cuts me out like a fucking dog. Mama don't correct that. Mama don't say nothing. Oh, she can do what she want. When you let kids do what they want, they end up in the graveyard or the penitentiary. So you guys keep letting your kids do what they want to do. You guys keep living like that. You're going to be burying your kids like a lot of people burying their kids, or you're going to be seeing them in the penitentiary. Pick your choice. How you say that? Pick your poison. The parenting is at a all-time low. Fuck that. I gotta speak to my generation because it's our kids. So my generation, we fucked up somewhere, man. Evidently we did. And I know that's what our parents are saying. Boy, y'all fucked y'all kids up. And just imagine how their kids going to be if there's no change. They're going to be shooting in church. They're going to be shooting in church. Back to my little girl. I go to grab her to get out of the party. What's your mama? Fuck, cuss me out like a dog. You ain't my daddy. You didn't sign my birth certificate. I took a DNA test when he was 2 years old. I've been your daddy since. I'm taking care of you like your daddy. I'm at every basketball game like your daddy. I pick you up from practice every day like your daddy. I'll take you out to eat every day like your daddy. I buy everything for you like your daddy. You got braces in your mouth because your daddy. You play AAU every year because your daddy. What do you? Now I'm not your daddy? Because you're drunk and loaded. And there's no parent around. Never had her mom's number. She was 7 years old. She's 14. That's our problem. I called her mom's phone one day. I was driving trucks. I was over the road. So It was about 8 o'clock where I was. So maybe it was 9 o'clock where she was. I don't know. But she was 7 years old. I called her. So it was around school time to check on my daughter. Don't be disrespecting my old man like that. Why you calling my phone at this time of night? You disrespecting my old man. Your old man know that we have a 7-year-old daughter together? That's the problem with these women. They allow these niggas to stop some fathers from being fathers because they're some jealous, tender-ass niggas. Get rid of them jealous, tender-ass niggas before they kill your asses. If a nigga can't understand that you have to co-parent with somebody that you had a child with before them, get rid of that nigga. He gonna kill you. So I had to buy my daughter a phone at 7 years old. Me and my daughter can go on her phone and watch porn like me. She can go watch with anything, motherfucker shooting. She can watch anything that I'm watching at 7 years old. That's the man problem with these kids. They have access to the same thing that we have access to. There's no separation. You motherfuckers acting like y'all your kids' cousins, our brothers and sisters, our partners. There's no separation. These kids are 9 years old with some phone watching porn. You can't be mad with them if they have a kid at 12. Look how y'all raising them. None of my kids live with me, man. I had something different, a different plan. When my kids come, oh, he too strict. They go back to their mama where they can do what the fuck they want to do. Now, when something happened to that child, the mama don't cry by herself. The daddy gonna cry too. Y'all don't think the daddy gonna cry if something happened to their child? The daddy gonna cry too. So what the fuck is wrong with these mothers? Excuse my French, but my podcast is different from the rest. I keep it all the way real. I don't sugarcoat the bullshit. Keep it all the way real with A and E. And that's what I do on my podcast, man. I keep it all the way real. I might say some things that parents don't want to hear, but it's the facts. Black and white don't lie. Look at the murders, man, we having. Black on black crime. So black and white don't lie. Statistics, how do you say that in college boys? Statistics, it don't lie. It doesn't lie. Every day, black on black crime. Every day. And I promise you guys, it starts off with the parenting. No parenting. Something got to do something with parenting. On something. And yes, you can do whatever you gotta do. Like some people look for these excuses. You can do whatever you want to do. You can. Them children gonna still. I understand that, but at least try. Go out saying I tried. Go out saying I tried to save my kid. Go out saying that. Instead of crying, oh, they killed my baby. No, you killed your baby. And both parents, if they're both not, but if one is trying and one not, co-parenting is needed. You can't have one parent that's trying and one parent that's just partying and having a good time and not worried about it. I talk to my little girl. I go to my little girl mama house because she didn't want to leave with me. People come get her. I didn't want to draw a big scene. Oh, we got her little friend. We're gonna draw. Oh, we call it my mama. My mama come. You see, why should you let your kids hang out with? Because some of these little friends are not good company for your kids. But you'll never know that if you're having a good time. You'll never know if your child got good company around them. My little girl knew nothing about drinking and smoking. I ain't teach her that. I taught her to play basketball. So how she learn how to smoke weed and drink? Wait, I live in the country. It's not going on in my house. But because you live in the hood, the mother live in the hood, well, it all go down there. And I ain't got nothing against the hood, but goddamn, when you're raising kids, man, try to raise your kids in the country. It is what it is. Too much gun shooting. They're shooting too much in the hood right now. Too much. But these women still want to raise their hood in these low income houses and wonder why their kids is, hey man, get your ass. This man. It's just, let's try to save these youngsters, man. Let's try to save these youngsters, y'all. Because if not, start planning the funeral arrangements. I mean, it's start planning the funeral. I don't sugarcoat it. A lot of y'all might as well start planning the funerals, man. Or get him some put or get ready to start saving some money and put it on his books. It's either or. Either you start saving a lot of money, because you're gonna need a lot of money for all the time you're gonna give a motherfucker. These white folks is not playing. You're gonna need a lot of money. They trying to lose these kids, man. Our kids. They know they set these laws to lose our kids. Their kids are not living like that. They're raising their kids. They're raising their kids. Or the white, yeah, they do. It's very seldom, but they're raising their kids, man. They teach the kids how to talk properly. I mean, how to act properly. Our kids cursing at 6 years old, man. Saying big curse words. Cursing more than the parents. Parents laughing. Ha ha ha, he bad. Or she bad. What the world is coming to? What the world is coming to?